Alright folks, welcome back to King's Consoles, here for another pickup video. Something that I've not done on the channel for a little while, but I have, when I do get a decent amount of items, I'll try and do a video. Something my channel started out with actually. I think my very first video was a pickups video, and I just seemed to stop them for some bizarre reason. So I'm going to bring it back, going to kick it old school, go back to the videos I did before. Still obviously do all the pickups and items I'll be doing in the past, but in terms of showing you items like this little guy over here, the Paladon Red Mushroom. Yeah, so still going to be showing. He just died. Yeah, so still going to be doing little videos in terms of what I picked up and all my drink stuff as well, as I mentioned. But let's go back to how it was when I first started the channel and get some pickups. Without further ado, biggest pickup I've had recently is an Xbox One. Now I'm not going to pick up the whole Xbox One and show you because it's switched on down there and I can't bother getting the cables out, so we'll represent it with the white pad. So I picked up a white Xbox One. It's the original version, so the bigger one. Went to a place in Leven called Pixel Planet. If you are in the kind of Fife area or their surrounding areas, it's check them out on Facebook. A little bit of a plug there. It used to be Gadget Stop Gaming, but it's now Pixel Planet in Leven. Took along some items to trade in, and with the credit I got a Xbox One, and just had a bit of an itch to play some of these games that I've picked up. So I've had the PlayStation 4 since it was launched. Never really been any exclusives on the Xbox One. I was too bothered about getting an Xbox 4. But yeah, so picked one of these up a couple of weeks ago. So with that being said, you may have guessed what happened next. Picked up a few games from the guys at Pixel Planet. Also got Gears of War Ultimate. Hope you can see that okay. That's there, bit of a reflection there. Yeah, Gears of War Ultimate. One thing that puzzled me is Xbox One games. Now, for those of you who maybe have both consoles already know this, open the disc on this side, whereas DVDs and everything else is on this side. In the comments, put down if you know why, because obviously the first thing I've done is go to put the game in because you have to install them, open the disc up, and my hand automatically went to the right hand side of the case. But yeah, it's on the left. I thought maybe just the cover was the wrong way around, but they've got this kind of Xbox One at the top, so let me know if there's any reason why they're back to front. But yeah, Gears of War Ultimate Edition, a series I never played before. Well, let me rephrase that. I tried it. I had the 360 originally. Tried to play Gears of War, the first game, and I just never got into it for some bizarre reason. So I thought, do you know what? This is only £4. It's been out for a while. I'll give it a try. See if I get any into it again. Obviously, it's the Ultimate Edition, so it's the all single dancing version. And if I don't like it, it's £4 and I'll probably trade it back in again. But yeah, thought I'd give it a try. When I got the console, I thought I'd better get a game at a time. So it's Gears of War Ultimate Edition. At the same time, kind of switching that same shop. Fancied a bit of Mega Drive. I've readjusted the game room, which I'll do in a separate video. I'll kind of show you what I've done. Rejigged all my retro consoles around. So I thought, do you know what? Fancy a bit of Mega Drive loving. So got the dual cartridge of Castle of Illusion and Quack Shot, starring Donald Duck and of course Mickey Mouse, as you can see in the front there. I'm sure you'll know who these guys are. Got a really soft spot for Castle of Illusion, and I have no idea where it came from because I never had a Mega Drive growing up. I think I borrowed it. That's probably what it is. I think I may have borrowed a Mega Drive with Castle of Illusion when I was younger. And it just seems to resonate in my head, the animation, the graphics. No idea. But I had some extra credit left to use in the shop, and I wasn't really feeling any more of the Xbox One games I had in the shop. So I thought, you know what, pick up this, put it in the Retron 5. I've actually got a Mega Drive hanging on the wall, but I've put it in the Retron 5, see what it looks like. And yeah, looking forward to might do a bit of a gameplay of this if you don't know already what Castle of Illusion or Quackshot is. But yeah, I got that. I can't remember how much it was again. I just had to use up the rest of my credits, but I think I got it for a fairly good price. The good thing with the guys at Pixel Planet is they're typically looking to see what CX price is and really undercut them. That's what I've kind of found. And if you obviously trade stuff in, they'll do a deal with you if you kind of walk it around. So yeah, that was my pickups from Pixel Planet that day. The following day, I was like, right, I'm going to try and get the games I was looking for. So I went to CX of all places. I know you may have seen my rant video before. I had a bit of a rant with CX, but there's good and bad with CX. Obviously, there's the devious ways to go about when new consoles and all that come out. But we'll check out my rant video on that, which I think was done over a year and a half ago now. But they are really good when it comes to your second-hand games and basically trading stuff in. And I think the games and their gadgets are actually really good. And I've got quite a few bargains from them in the past. So I traded some old stuff I've not played for ages. I'm kind of going by a rule now that if I've not even thought about playing a game, obviously these guys don't count. All the retro stuff there, they don't count. For PS4, I was like, do you know, I've never touched this game for ages. If I want to go back and play it, I'll just buy it again second hand for cheapest chips. And yeah, so one of the main reasons I got the Xbox One was because of this game. And this is what gave me the itch to pick up the Xbox One. And it is Halo Master Chief Collection. Sorry, some little reflection there. Yeah, massive fan of Halo. Halo 3 was the one I kind of jumped into. So I got a lot of an original Xbox. I had the original Xbox for a little while, but late in the line. And I did play Halo 1 and 2, but far later on. I actually picked up after I had the 360. But Halo 3 was really my first introduction into the franchise, and I love that game. The music still sends shivers down my spine. And see when they've got, this is obviously Halo 1, 2, 3 and 4. Halo 4 was a game, I was kind of going out of love with the 360 at that stage. Halo 4 came, I got the game, played it for about 10 minutes, just wasn't really feeling it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blast through all 4 of the games here. And I think it was around £12, which is actually not a bad price second hand. They still kind of go brand new for 25 upwards, so the trading price is good at this as well. So if I do go through it, I'm not too bothered about playing the multiplayer. I can always trade this for a good price. But that is Halo Master Chief Collection. Let me know what is your favourite Halo down below. And that nicely leads me on to my next pickup, which is Halo 5. Now this was only £4, because it was a while since Halo 5 Guardians came out. So I thought, do you know what? Let's get Halo 5 Guardians and say same again. Let's go on this side, not this side. Yeah, I thought, do you know what? For the £4, I had also trading credit for CX as well. Put some other stuff into there. I was like, oh, if I play those 4 games, I'm going to eventually want to play this. And same again, for the price it cost, I could probably just sell this on with the same price later on. So really, no loss if I do want to get rid afterwards. But yeah, Halo 5 Guardians, don't know much about it because I hadn't played Halo 4. I didn't really look into it too much. I know there's a character called Locke, also in all the promos. And I think that's, I thought it was up there as a little diorama thing about Halo. I didn't know if it was Master Chief and Locke. But yeah, Halo 5 Guardians. So I'm on to 8 minutes of this video now. Scratching the surface. So as I had credit, as I was kind of picking up other games. I'd say Halo was the main thing. Another reason, and this is a game I've been playing more than Halo, so it's a bit funny. Really big racing game fan. I've got the PS4, I've got Gran Turismo, I've got the steering wheel, I've got all that jazz. But a racing series I've never got to play because I didn't really have the Xbox is Forza. So thought, right, Forza Horizon 4 came out. And for those of you who don't guess by my accent, I'm from Scotland and stay very close to Edinburgh. And Forza Horizon 4, which is this game here, actually features Edinburgh. So I was like, do you know what, that'll be really interesting to drive around. I know that Project Gotham may have had it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure Project Gotham had an Edinburgh map and level, and good old Beat 106 was on there. And I thought, do you know, harking back to the days, it's in the UK, for those who don't know, Forza Horizon's kind of an arcade racing game, not like your normal Forza Motorsport. Like Forza 3, for example, was in Australia, and they do different locations. So I thought, do you know what, pick this up, get some good arcade controller. I'm not planning to get a steering wheel for the Xbox. I don't think the G29 works on the Xbox One. Might give it a try, see if it works. But yeah, this is just good old controller based racing. I thought I'm going to pick this up at the same time. Same again, this is quite new, so I think I got this for £30, £20 trading as well. But I could pretty much sell this on for the exact same price I bought it for if I wanted to. But at the moment I've got no plans to do so because I've actually had more fun with this. I've been playing this so much that I've kind of forgot all about Halo. So I may have to jump back into Halo again shortly and go through the Halo 1 campaign. But really love this game. I like the whole get the cars and doing them up. That's one of my favourite things about this. And just driving around the UK and creating havoc. So definitely, if you are an Xbox One owner and you haven't picked up any Forza games, definitely pick up Forza Horizon 4. Excellent game. On the back of that as well, still looking for credit, what I had to spend, and I came across Dead Rising 4. Now, there was Dead Rising 3 and Dead Rising 4, but good old Frankie West here played on the 360 Dead Rising, one of my favourite games on the 360 when I had it. And I played the second, I actually played Dead Rising 2 as well. Never played 3. It was a little bit more for this. This was £8. I could have got Dead Rising 3 for about 4. So I just, not funny, it's this bit here, like Frank West with some kind of robotic suit or armour and big boxing gloves. I was like, do you know what? I'm in the mood for a good Dead Rising game. And yeah, I thought I'll put that in. Not actually installed this yet, not played it yet. So I need to give it a bash. I've been too busy playing Forza, as I said. But what more can I say? It's good old zombie bashing fun. Let me know in the comments if you played Dead Rising 4 before. See, I've not played any of the latest Dead Rising games. See, the second one was the last one I played. But yeah, I'll get some carnage. I'm going to try and figure out a way to stream this because they don't have Twitch built into the Xbox like the PlayStation 4 has. They've got something called Mixer, which the setup of the Xbox, just a little bit of rant as well, the whole microphone setup on the Xbox is pretty shocking. So I was doing a bit of streaming of Forza Horizon 4. I could hear myself in my Astros, so my Astros actually worked. People watching my stream couldn't hear me. I can just, with the PlayStation 4, I can plug in my microphone with my headset or my red microphone, what's it called? My Yeti, that's the one. Plug in my Yeti and it works straight away. So Xbox need to fix that shit. I know there's plenty of tutorial videos how to stream and all that jazz, but nah, not a big fan of that. So if I can get my Elgato to work with the Xbox, I'll try and do some streaming of these games. Which leads me finally to a PlayStation 4 pickup. And this is a game series, a game I really wanted to pick up when it first came out, but for some bizarre reason, I didn't. And now it's cheap as chips, and I would probably recommend if you own a PlayStation 4 and don't have this game, for the sake of the price of £3, I would get it, and that is Fallout 4. So it was available for £1 cheaper on the Xbox One, but I think this is a game I'm going to far more enjoy in the PS4, because I have still got the PS4. And what about, let me see, I've actually got a price in here. Yeah, £3 I paid for Fallout 4. And I'm not being funny, it's going to be the best £4 you're ever going to probably spend. Because it's a whole of a game for, I know some people loved it, other people like a bit of the whole building mechanic and that, they weren't too fond of it. Certainly got better reviews than the latest Fallout game anyway. But yeah, I just have to use the rest of my credit up, and for £3 it's like, right, I'll add it to the collection. I'll get around to playing it when I'm going to get around to playing it. As I say, the PlayStation has actually been a bit dormant. I've not even playing Call of Duty for the past week and a bit. Operation Spectre didn't really float my boat too much. I don't know why. I think I just need a change, and I think Halo and especially Forza is certainly scratching the itch. I'm still playing them that I had. So, but this is more of a nice to pick up for the remainder of my credit, and it's a series I wanted to play. Or get back into the Fallout series. But that's it, guys. That's all I have for the pickups in terms of games. So one retro game. Although I'm still kind of looking at collecting more retro items. That was just a bit of a bulk buy of the Xbox One. I'm getting used to the Xbox One interface. I might do my own opinion on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One now. I have actually owned both, my kind of pros and cons. I know I kind of get to the end of both the consoles' life cycles, but some people may be interested. Let me know if you are interested in my opinions. By no means a fanboy. I went from, let's do a little recap. Previous consoles: NES, Super Nintendo, PlayStation, So I was on the PlayStation, I went from Nintendo to the PlayStation, then go N64, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, but never really played any games on it. Xbox 360 was my jump from PlayStation to Xbox. Now, bear in mind, I have owned other versions of the systems, like the original Xbox, but later on. Xbox 360 was my go-to console last generation. And I picked up the PS3. I had the PS3 and I started playing games like Uncharted later on. And then just the Switch, I wasn't a massive fan of the PS3. PS4 came along, day one, boom, picked it up. Had the PS4. And I've had that ever since launch. But I always like to see what the grass is like on the other side. I was going to pick up Xbox One if I didn't like it, or for whatever reasons I didn't enjoy the game I was playing. This day and age, with Gumtree and Facebook and CX, if you pick something up, you can pretty much pass it on. And somebody else will benefit from what you don't like playing. Now that's a little bit of history in my games consoles. Now I have played a far more varied consoles than that ever since. But that's kind of a progression. So nobody can really call me, I wouldn't call myself a fanboy of any sorts. I just enjoy games. There we go. And just decided to pick up the PS4 as my go-to console majority. So now we've got an Xbox One. Let me know if you're an Xbox One fanboy or just enjoy Xbox One. Put in the comments as well if you tell me some games you recommend. Not many exclusives that I'm aware of that is kind of really interesting me. So let me know if there's any Xbox One exclusives. Not worthwhile putting any games that are across platforms, so like any of the Call of Duty games or like Battlefields, because I would most likely get them the PS1 anyway and try and get sort of trophies and all that sorts. And there's my main online, most of my friends are on there to play. Do feel free to add me on the Xbox One as well. It's just King82 UK, same as my PlayStation 4. In fact, if you do PlayStation 4 and do Xbox One, King82 UK, add me and we'll play some games online. But that's all for now, guys. I'll be bringing some more videos very shortly. It's Dave King's Consoles. Catch you again very soon. And apologies, it's almost 18 minutes for this video for you at the end. Good job. Bye bye.